How you doing, Virgo? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If this message resonates, like, subscribe, and comment. And for more clarity on your situation, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you would like to schedule your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. And for a totally fresh perspective, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box as well. And Virgo, make sure you stay tuned till the end of your reading where I will pull a direct message from the universe tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. Wow, a lot of energy of change, a lot of bad energy of abundance. And I do see here that you're attracting someone who you're in harmony with. I see more of a leadership approach when it comes to your romantic energy. I see you knowing what you're looking for and creating that change. And a lot of you can expect some sort of energy of action being taken place. So for example, maybe you're like, I'm going to start that online dating profile, or I'm going to go to yoga and meet like-minded individuals, or I'm going to go, sip my coffee at, at a coffee shop and read a book on, on Friday night and attract energy to me that I'm in harmony with. But you are going to feel inspired to take action when it comes to meeting your soulmate. You're going to have some sort of heart coherence and trust yourself. You're not going to wait for the cause and effect. You will become the cause and effect. This will come to you when you're in the receiving mode. This will come to you when you really are not thinking, but being, right? And that being energy will help change your life. Now you got the High Priestess and the Emperor. I do see here that for a lot of you, your confidence is going to be excelling because you're really going to be chasing the mystical, spiritual, and quantum and not the particle or matter, right? You're going to get out of the third dimensional energy of fear, waiting, and instead you're going to go into the energy of the fifth and seventh dimension, which is quantum entangling, which is really where you come from. So what that really means is right now, the more spiritual you get, the more you stop thinking and start being, spiritual being, right? Not spiritual doing. The more that you take a little bit of 5-minute meditation break on your lunch break, for example, 5-minute meditation break when you wake up, whatever the case is, but not immediately go to your subconscious programming as look like looking at the phone or going back to or revert back to old programmings. When you instill a will greater than the programming and do these things, you are immediately letting your angels and guides know, listen, the game plan has changed. We're leaving the familiar past and we're in the present moment. When you're in the present moment, ding, 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 then your angels and guides are like, we've been waiting, Virgo. Here are some downloads. Here are some messages. This is where you go to meet your soulmate. This is what you do to create wealth. This is, the inspired action, the aha moment of clarity. Now they can deliver it to you. And I see a lot of new change happening. But you got the Ten of Swords, you got the Hangman, and you got the Eight of Swords here, right? So there's a lot of resistance right now. Resistance preventing change because there's a fear for some of you of failing. And that fear of failing is preventing action. And right now you got to know, you can have all the knowledge in the world, but execution trumps knowledge. So right now you have to take action. But you can't take action unless you trust yourself. Trusting yourself only comes from heart coherence. Heart coherence only comes when you have a clear and concise image with an elevated emotion, having that synergistic energy between the brain and the heart, electrical energy and magnetic energy. Now you're tapping into the field. What does that mean? If you think it, but you don't feel it, it's not going to happen. So if you're like, I can do it, I'm going to meet my soulmate, but your heart's like, nah, we have no luck when it comes to love, it won't happen. But if you start understanding that, listen, know your worth. Know that you're a spiritual being. You come from the fifth and seventh dimension. You signed a contract with your angels and guides to come to the third dimension. While you are here, you're here to collect data. The data, some of it's joyful, some of it's painful. Don't be hard on yourself. You're not a mind reader. So if you did something and it did not go according to plan, understand that was supposed to happen. What was the lesson? And keyword, move on. Us humans, we get caught up in learning the lesson. That's the problem. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why did I do this? No one wants you to do this. Everyone wants you to experience stuff, figure out the lesson, and move on, right? This is easier said than done. I go through this all the time. So it's not just like you, Virgo. Everyone goes through this. But you got to understand, the one who wins in life, the guy who is going to be successful in life is the person who can move on from learning the lesson and learn more and experience and not let fear hold them back. But if we are letting fear, in fact, you got the Three of Swords and the Moon right here. If we're letting limiting beliefs, shadows, energetic roadblocks prevent us from moving forward, then we're going to be too scared to try new stuff. And if you don't try new stuff, you won't be able to collect data. If you don't collect data, what the heck are we even doing on planet Earth? Waste of time, right? So right now, Your angels are telling you they're waiting to gift you your desires, but you have to really be fearless and bold, right? Badger Spirit, look at her go. She is the best. You got to be fearless and bold. You got to start saying no to good and start saying yes to great. And you do this by understanding that like it's not things that upset us, but our opinion about things. There is no good or bad. So if someone cuts you off in the car, it's not the fact that they cut you off. It's the fact that it made you upset. How dare they? But if you tell yourself, whoa, I am grateful we didn't get in an accident. Matter of fact, I blessed them on their way. It's all perspective, right? Is it happening to you or for you? So maybe like that person cut you off so you could really be more aware because you may have gotten in an accident if you weren't more aware down the street. It's all perspective, right? Is your glass half empty or half full? And right now, your angels are telling you with the faith card that this is a time to not only believe in yourself, but this is a time to double down, triple down, and focus on the things that are working and the things that are not. What is paying dividends, what is not paying dividends. Such as, for example, maybe you're like, oh, I've been exercising twice a week and it's been working. Great, do it 3 times a week. Maybe you're telling yourself, oh, you know what? I've been watching this show on Netflix and it's been, about zombies and it's been lowering my vibration. Great, maybe let's stop that or do less of that. But there's some things that are in your life that are helping you, some things that are not, and this is the time for you to focus on the things that are and really let go of the things that are not, because when you let go of that energy, good things will come. Now, I do see here you got the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So I see here right now your financial energy is going to change when we let go of doing something that's not really working for us right now, but we're holding on to this energy. So for example, maybe there's an investment you invested in and right now it's not working out the way you wanted to, but you've lost some money and you're telling yourself, I'm going to bounce back. I just got to hold on longer and longer and longer, which may be true, but deep down inside, you can tell that if there was no fear involved and you were looking at it from an outside perspective, you're better off cutting your losses and making a smart decision and moving on and live to fight another day, for example. This is just one example. But this is a time right now for you to focus on not letting fear of financial energy hold you back. So don't think of what can go wrong, focus on what can go right, right? And this is a time to maybe cut some losses that are not working. Now, you got the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Swords. This is crazy. And you also have the Ace of Wands. So the fact that you have both these aces and the 6 of Swords, your angels and guides are telling you that get yourself out of the familiar past and come home to the present moment, and they will give you some inspired action for you to monetize a passion. What does this mean? If you're telling yourself, I had something, I lost something, like for example, I had this business, dream job, it was going so well, I can't believe like this is happening to me, now I don't know what's happening. You're in that familiar past. The door is closed on the present moment. But when you're like, listen, I had something, I lost something, great. What was the lesson? Okay, moving on. Now you're in the present moment. Your angels and guides will guaranteed give you some sort of guidance, some sort of inspired action of what to do next. But they cannot give you this energy unless you come home to the 5th dimension, 7th dimension, that present moment of the now. This is the only time they can call you. I'll give you an example. When you are placing a call on your phone, what do you have to have? Reception. No one can call you if you're in an elevator, for example, or underground and say that you don't have reception. No matter how hard we try, it's not going to work. So what do? You wait till you have reception and then you get a call. Same thing here. Your angels and guides cannot tell you what to do unless you have reception, which is their frequency, which is not fear, but happiness, joy, abundance. That's why it's so important to manifest who you are, not what you want, and really understand that your personality will create your personal reality. Then you also got Rhino Spirit. So your angels are telling you to really have faith. You're going to be able to overcome any obstacle. So right now, if you've been focusing your awareness on something and you feel like it's not working, you will make that breakthrough. It will get better. Chip away at it. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe you're investing a lot of time and energy in the current relationship, whether it's romantic or business. And right now you're like, is this ever going to get better? It is right now. It is. Rhino Spirit. It is going to get better. Be resilient. Be tough. Be strong. Have thick skin. Good things are going to come. And really don't throw in the towel because you were close to victory. All right, Virgo. So I'm going to pull a direct message from the universe. Universe, do we have a message for Virgo? What message do we have for Virgo? Let's do one more shuffle. Right now, the universe wants you to know. This one fell out first. So be spontaneous. Look at that fun, exciting energy. And I will read from the book. So this is number 31. 31. Beautiful number. Right now, the universe says, when you are busy, rushing, stressed, worried, or overwhelmed, it is easy to lose track of the simple things in your world that bring you joy. This is a huge nudge to remember to create some fun. Rediscover enthusiasm and fascination through adventure and spontaneous happenings. Engage with your life and take in your surroundings, observing the importance of life to its fullest. Decide to do something for the pleasure of it and see where life takes you. So right now, don't tell yourself, I will be happy when I'm richer with my soulmate. Tell yourself, I am happy now. What makes you happy? Going for a walk, eating some yummy food, exercising, reading some books, watching some movies. Reward yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back because your happiness is going to attract people, energy, and opportunities that are in harmony with you. So how you think and how you feel creates your state of being, and your state of being creates your reality, and reality is what's in harmony with you. So it is essential that you are happy to get your manifestations. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope that was a message in here for you. If there was, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Till next time, chat soon.